What's up, YouTube? Poor.Mans.Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be 7 months pregnant woman interested in dating a new man. All right, before I get into the video, though, I got to do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 25,000 subscribers before June. Oh, almost messed up. 25,000 subscribers before June. All right, it's crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. All right, the only way I'm going to get to my goal is if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right, so go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get into the video. 7 months pregnant woman interested in dating a new man. Let's see what it's about.
Do you have any kids?
I'm currently pregnant. Yeah.
You're how many months pregnant?
27 weeks. So around 7 months.
Wait, hold up. So you're pregnant right now. The guy you're pregnant by, you're not with him?
No.
So you want to get a jump start in who you want to date before you have the baby, I'm assuming.
No, it's not like that. Mm-mm.
But hold on. What is it like? Because this is a dating show. So people come up here to meet someone that they want to date. So do you not want to date somebody?
Yes, I do want to date someone. I'm not trying to make it seem like I want to be, I'm ready to like hurry up and jump into something with someone or like be in a relationship or anything like that off the bat because I am pregnant. That's not the deal. The deal is to, talk to someone. If we do go on dates, that's great too. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm rushing into anything with anyone.
I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm hoping it's a no. You're not planning to have sex with somebody else while you're pregnant, right?
No, of course not. No.
Okay.
No, like I said, I'm willing. I want to get to know someone spiritually and mentally first before I ever give my body away, because that's part of the reason why I am where I am right now. I was just like, it was just all sex and not, getting to know him more mentally and spiritually and emotionally. Which
Too late. All right, too late. All right, with so many options. Okay, women. 70% of black babies. All right, single motherhood is the cancer of the country. First of all. All right, and with 70% of black babies being born out of wedlock, you would think we would get it by now. All right, this is specifically a female problem. All right, hardworking men are part of this patriarchy that so many women decide to hate or hate. Okay, let's just say so many women hate this quote unquote patriarchy, but this patriarchy has invented things called contraception. And if that's not enough, you have reproductive rights. All right, so we have a whole establishment set aside for women that says, men, you can't have any say in this. Okay, this is specifically for women. That's reproductive rights. And if the contraceptive fails, you have that as an option. It's not something I necessarily agree with, but it's an option. How are y'all still getting pregnant by these quote unquote dusties that y'all talk about so much? All right, because even if you want to go out and do what you want to do, you want to go out and give yourself away to everybody. All right, that's just what you want to do. That's just what you decided to do. You're in the whole women empowerment thing. You've let these women hype you up to believe that this is a life for every woman. A small minority of women can actually successfully have sex with multiple partners without feeling it. That's a very small but loud minority of women that have convinced every woman that that is okay for them. Okay, so even if you decided to do that, you have contraception. All right, you have birth control, condoms, everything. You have so many implants. You have so many options across the board. And if all of that fails, you have reproductive rights. How? And then what you do is you up the standards for the next man. Okay, you up the standards for the next man. Now you want to get to know a man spiritually. All right, but you gave your womb to a man that you had no standards for, but now you expect a man to take extra responsibility, which is a liability, which is your child. You expect him to take that in while having to wait for sex because you want to get to know him spiritually and emotionally. You don't have those cards anymore, ladies. And this is why I tell women to stop trying to be men. All right, that rhetoric has to stop. You have different circumstances. You have different consequences for being promiscuous than men. Men don't have as many consequences. You can argue, well, it's a double standard. Well, that's nature. What do you want me to do for you? That's nature. I don't make the rules. I just live by them. Let's continue the video.
Which got me into this predicament now. So I'm learning from that. And from learning from that, I'm just not going to even deal with anything sexually.
Okay. So what do you say to the people that say, why don't you wait until you have your child to start entertaining other men?
What's the difference from me being pregnant and meeting someone else than a man getting all these women pregnant, not taking care of them, and continuing to be with other women?
You have a point there. That's why I said on the flip side, I know plenty of men who have dated other women while they had a child on the way. I guess it's because the physical aspect of the baby, physically, you can see the woman pregnant. So I would just think, have the child and then focus on the guy. But you say that doesn't make any difference.
I mean, that's another thing. People are saying focus on the guy. I've never lost focus of my child. I will never lose focus of my child, and I'm not focusing on another guy. What I'm focusing on right now is my child. And, once again, just to do something that makes me, happy as well. And if I'm getting to know other people and just, like I said, communication, a mental thing, spiritually getting to know someone, that's not hurting anybody.
You don't have to, but can we see the belly? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're really having a baby.
Yes, I am. Like I said, I have no reason to lie. And I'm looking for someone who can also do the same. I'm completely 100%. I'm completely open. I'm an open book. And I'm just looking for someone that can, also match that. And that's it. I'm not looking for anybody to buy me nothing, do nothing for me or anything like that. But basically be that friend. And if that friend ends up being my partner, my best friend, then that's a plus.
That's into the video. I'm going to go ahead and give my final thoughts, okay? First of all, I do have to say that this is the delusion, okay? I don't know if you heard in the video, but early in the video, and I didn't stop the video when it happened because I did want to continue the video. I have been stopping the videos a lot in my videos. I'm trying to let the videos play out a little longer before I give my input. But she did say that she doesn't believe she needs to wait during her pregnancy because the man can go out and date whoever he wants while she's pregnant. The delusion has gone so far for women to want to be like men to the point where they don't understand that there's a difference between being physically pregnant and having just impregnated a person. Do you see what I'm saying? And another thing is that this is the toxicity of agreeability amongst women. This was a opportunity for Kendra G, and I am holding her accountable for this one, okay? This was an opportunity for Kendra G to really talk to her as a younger woman and get her to understand the consequences for some of the things she may have done and where it may lead her in the future, okay? And then she can present solutions, okay, from examples that she may have seen. But since women are so agreeable, they don't want to tell you something that you don't want to hear, even if it's for the betterment of yourself. Okay, what this woman needs to hear, and I do have to say this, okay? I am in full support for her looking for a man. Why? Because statistically speaking, and this is for the sake of the child, she's made her mistakes, she's done her damage. But for the sake of the child, it is better for two people to be in the household. But I will say the man that she needs is probably a man that has kids of his own. Okay? Single mothers should be looking for single fathers. Those should be the people that, if you're a man and you ain't got no kids, I don't think you have no business dating a woman with kids. That's just my personal opinion on the situation. All right, so if I had to give some advice, I'd say, yeah, she's taking steps in the right direction, but you're going to have to wait a couple years, at least. All right, you're going to have to wait a couple years before you get back into the dating market because you're not a man. You're just not. So stop trying to equate yourself with a man because that's a losing game. You will never win that game because nature wins. And nature says you're not a man, regardless of how you feel. Women should be equal, and women can do this, and women can do that. Yeah, everybody thinks women and men are equal until it's time to lift something. Men and women are always equal until it's time to fight a war, is all I'm saying. Until it's time to build a house. Men and women are always equal until it's time to do some roofing, right? So, yeah, go ahead and take a little time to yourself, raise your child, love your child, then go into the dating market and look for a single father. Do not try to ruin the life of another man. All right, don't try to find a single man. This is me giving her a little bit of advice. This is what I would do. Don't try to go and find a single man and ruin his life because you've made bad decisions, and you're going to bring your liability, which is your child, and your damage, and your horrible mental health into the situation. Okay, go find another man who has also had some troubles and some problems and also have a liability, which is a child. And then you guys can go live happily ever after, hopefully. Till next time.